SML. We are live for SML Live, the Ravens and the Rams. KJ Slander versus Gilbert. What a game this is going to be, and I actually have Faz calling in right now, so great timing. Hey, can you hear me? All right. We are live on SML Live. KJ versus Gilbert. I'm Primetime 000, joined by It's the Faz. What's up, Faz?
Hey, man, just tore through the streets of South Jersey to get here, but legacies will be made tonight, and I was not missing it.
Yeah, dude, somebody's going to have a legacy. Somebody's legacy is going to be changed, and somebody's legacy is going to be torn through. I got two text messages, Faz. Two. One from Gilbert, one from KJ. I'm going to read off the first 6 words, and I'm going to have you guess who this one's from.
Got it.
And Chad, I want you to go play along too. Here we go. Here's the first one. I said, what are your expectations for this game, and how do you think you could pull off a win? And this guy says, simply put, I expect to win this game. Who said that?
KJ.
Are you sure?
No.
Chat, what do you guys think? There's a delay, so I'm going to wait about 5 seconds and I'll go, so you guys better type fast.
Here's the thing. I think KJ is Mr. Calm, Cool, and Collected. I think he's the favorite in my mind, as crazy as that is to say. I think Gilbert might have the false confidence. He did call himself God the other day.
Yeah, you did. I'll continue reading this message. However, if you look at both of our early season performances on paper thus far, Gilbert should come away with a win.
It was KJ.
It was KJ.
Let's go.
I never play first-time opponents well, so especially nervous, with all due respect to one of the newest members. I do not want to be his first victory. And as per usual, I really think this game, but I really think for this game, if I can win this game, the game of turnovers, then I should be able to pull it out. It could get ugly either way or come down to the last possession. Nothing would surprise me here. So KJ says anything can happen. It's going to come down to the wire. That's KJ. That's just KJ.
And that is KJ. I mean, that's just like I said, that's a calm, cool, and collected answer. He knows what he's got to do. He's got his eyes set on the prize, and he's ready to come out and shock the world, I think, tonight.
And here's Gilbert's response. My expectations for this game is for me to finally get that elusive first SML win. I believe the way for me to do that is to run with Dobbins or something. I don't do a lot with Lamar running, but the main way is with defense and forcing turnovers. So
he's not wrong. I mean, you can win the turnover battle, and a lot of times when you see these teams, these guys who are kind of at the bottom of the standings here, it is because of turnovers. We got Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdowns, 9 picks on the season. You've only played 3 games, so 3 picks a game is you're gonna have a tough time winning football games if you're gonna give the ball back, 3 times a game. Yeah.
Now listen to this. Neon Sports predicts them Gilbert to win 15-8. 15-8. It's expecting KJ to have a total of 76 yards of offense. And 35 passing yards is what it's predicting right now for KJ. Jesus. I mean, what the heck? Let's look. Oh,
well, and unfortunately, like
I just looked at his stats. They're bad.
It's so bad. It's 32. He's got 8 points. 8 through. We got 32 in points. We're 32 in yards. We're 32 in pass yards. We're 32 in rush yards. It's not great. On the other side, you got 28, 30, 30, 31. So like this is not going to be one where we're slinging the rock all over the place. This is going to be one of those ugly, gritty, it's pouring in the backyard and we're playing on Thanksgiving because we have to kind of games.
Now, I'll say this. KJ got Deshaun Watson, and this could be his coming out party. 94 throw power. He's still got some decent, traits about him. Interestingly enough, somebody, I had read this online, and it's true. Now, some of the, obviously, ability boost, dev boost, or whatever you want to call it, has impacted some of this. But EA actually put Deshaun Watson's strength and his awareness at 69, believe it or not. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Now, his awareness has jumped in SML, but his strength is still at 69. So, I don't know if that's a creative ploy there by EA, but
Is it strength or power of will? I think there's a difference.
Yeah, oh, his stiff arm and trucking.
Yes, I wasn't gonna go there, but I'm happy that you did.
So, who do you think is gonna win this game?
Dude, I've got KJ. I've got KJ. The numbers, they look bad. They look real bad.
They look bad.
He doesn't have a rushing touchdown on the season. He's got 2 passing touchdowns. He's got 8 picks. But I think Gilbert is a little more psyched out. If you read them in chat, if you see them in the SML live chat for sure, but then in main chat, it seems like Gilbert's kind of thinking about this one.
Yeah.
And the thing with KJ is that he is actually like a very good defensive player. Like when you play KJ, you kind of walk in, you're like, all right, I should probably be able to kind of mop the floor with this guy kind of thing. You look at the career record and you see, he's 0-14 on the season. You're like, I should be able to move the ball up and down the field. I should be fine. It's really not like that. The only reason that he usually loses is that he kind of gives you the ball in his own 20. And it's like, all right, well, I only need to go 20 yards or I can just take 3. And then he gives me the ball back in the next drive. It's not actually easy to drive the field and score on him. I think Gilbert might overthink it a little bit. Palms are going to be a little sweaty. He's thinking about that first win. And I think he turns the ball over a couple more times and comes out on the losing end of this one.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. I've played both of these guys. KJ's better. KJ is better.
Yeah, he is.
He's a more refined player. And he has more SML experience. And I think, in a way, I think he wants this one quite a bit. Like, I think he kind of wants this one. KJ's kind of a stoic a little bit, maybe. I think KJ's going to win. And I'll say this. KJ's going to win handily. KJ's going to dominate.
I mean, look at, 9:42 p.m. in the SML live chat. Yeah, I'll leak the DMs for drama in the booth. You got Gilbert here. I don't like how calm and collected you are. Damn it. Whoa. The guy, he's feeling it already.
Yeah.
This is 9:42 p.m. He's already feeling it. We haven't even kicked off.
This is big. I'm gonna let them know they can ready up and kick off. So I'm really excited for this game. I think this is gonna be a fun one.
This is actually one of my favorite matchups we've had on SML Live so far.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this.
And the thing,
as I was, driving 75 down, South Jersey roads to get here.
Yeah, the Jersey slide. We Jersey slided on back.
It was a monumental moment for us. Really.
Or somebody told me a Jersey slide. I had no clue what it was.
That was me. Man, come on.
Sorry. So 0-3 versus 0-3. Someone's O has got to go probably, unless if it's a tie. And then.
Yeah, actually, this might be the one game where somebody's O does not necessarily have to go.
Yeah, I mean, anything could happen. Somebody had a connection error to the server. That means somebody probably didn't listen to our instructions. EA, if you sit in the franchise servers, it'll kick you out. It's kind of a weird deal.
Yeah.
So
it's an EA deal.
Anything else SML wise? Tiny's 4-0, by the way. I don't know if you've seen that. Pretty crazy little fella.
Tiny is the current #1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah, we'll see what happens after next week, but. He should screenshot this and make it his profile picture. I mean, yeah.
He really should. I mean, you don't know how long that's going to last. I think he came in chat, was it last night or this morning, and he said he wasn't sure if he'd win another game the rest of the season.
Yeah, I looked at his schedule, and it's going to be tough. But we'll take it one day at a time. These guys are readying up, Faz, and I'm ready for some football. The legacy of KJ slander has always been that he's a losingest player in the SML. Today,
and that you say his name wrong every time.
And that too. But today, the baton, the torch, the mantle will be passed, possibly, to Gilbert. KJ wins, and he's no longer the worst. Gilbert wins, and KJ probably needs to be kept from sharp objects. Probably.
So hypothetically, KJ wins this game. How long do you think Gilbert goes before he gets his first win? Because I'm looking at the schedule and there's not a lot of guys on here that I'm like, yeah, you can definitely take that one. Like maybe week 17 against Two Step?
Maybe, yeah. I mean,
week 14 against Biz?
Maybe. I mean, he had a chance against Fig and he blew it.
Yeah. So he's behind the 8 ball.
Well, the kick is high, it's far, it's deep, and it is going to be caught. And he's going to knee it out. So the first test, he does knee his kickoffs.
I was hoping for pure chaos there, and he just takes it back immediately.
Well, he did say before he liked kickoff returns. Now his running back's tired already. I don't know if you caught that. So expect a fumble the first play.
Tough start. Yeah, tough start.
So
Looks like Matt in a playoff game.
I respect Matt. I just do respect Matt. So here we go. Gilbert with the ball first. Will he come out going deep, or is he going to call like something soft to get himself going?
I think it's going to be real soft. I think he's going to try and get himself in a rhythm here and take it easy early.
These guys are wild cards, and I love it.
Yeah, you just have no idea.
It is a handoff, and he just gets obliterated.
And that's the thing is you want to establish the run against this team. Good luck. Yeah. Dre Greenlaw, he's got Aaron Donald. Like this is a really good front. You can't just come out and run the ball down their throats and get easy yards. It doesn't really exist.
And Gilbert said his game plan is to kind of run the ball. So first play stuffed. How quickly will he abandon the run, and how effectively will he pass the ball? I think we're going to see our. Oh, maybe. I think we're going to see our.
This is my playbook. He actually went and got it.
Did you download your playbook?
He did. This is every single one of those. This is my exact playbook.
I'm excited to watch how it's executed with a real Madden player at the helm.
This is the play I scored on with Whiting last night. 75-yard quarterback run.
Here we go.
That's not how you do it.
He pitches it, and he not bad. 5 yards.
We can live with 5. We'll live with 5.
And quick third down though.
Yeah, quick third down. This is kind of where the game's going to be won and lost here. Is these decisions? Are you going to come out and throw a pick and set KJ up in scoring position already, or are you going to convert these things?
Man, what a moment this is! What a freaking moment! 3rd and 5 here in the probably one of the most anticipated regular season games in recent memory. He's gonna look for Andrews probably quick. Lamar Jackson on 3rd and 5. Gilbert hot. He sees something in the defense. He throws it, and that ball is caught. Holy jeez!
And he threw that directly at a lighting up Jalen Ramsey, 99 overall cornerback. When I saw the adjustment on the field, I said, well, here comes the pick 6 that we were just talking about. Yeah. But Gabe Davis, great catch.
That was a good catch. Possession caught it. He got lucky, but hey, first down.
He did, but it's a first down and he's moving. You got to feel good. You get the first completion out of the way, move the sticks, feel a little more comfortable now.
Now keep in mind, KJ beat QP at some point. So, I mean, He
did.
He could win. I mean, he could win some games.
He picked me off 4 times last season. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
But KJ did it.
KJ's great.
I'm telling you, phenomenal defensive player. He just puts himself in a lot of really bad spots.
Yeah. So we'll see as this game kind of progresses and plays on here. As we're 5 minutes. What's the over under on this game? Would you say?
Oh, dude.
Total
points scored probably like 24.5.
Yeah, that's probably yeah. I'm gonna go higher. I'm going over.
You're not gonna get a lot of possessions either.
He throws quick pass, yeah, and that's Dobbins in open space. Gilbert kind of showing a little something right now.
Yeah, good read, play action. He got KJ in a man look there, hoping to come up and stop the run, and that play is very tough to guard in man. The linebacker generally doesn't get out there. Nice flip to Dobbins and get him in space. He can do a lot of good things.
Man, so Gilbert kind of strutting his stuff early here, getting some first downs. He's already in field goal range, and he has Justin Tucker.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Oh boy,
looks like you can check out of it.
He's identifying the defensive tackle, double team, and Donald. I think it was Donald, maybe not. Oh, big run, nice again, another 45-yard run by Dobbins.
Well done, and that double team actually really kind of opened up that spot. Double team on the defensive tackle, pulling guard, picked off the edge and read the hole well and got a nice 4. So
this game's kind of started off the way that Gilbert had hoped. He's kind of running the ball well, made some nice completions. We'll see when he kind of throws to that second level. I've noticed that's when he kind of gets himself in some trouble. He does force some passes occasionally.
Yeah, he does, and it happens to the best of us. We all force passes. What's going to really make the difference is how often are you going to do it, and can you take your checkdowns when you have them?
Yeah. So far, the answer's been yes. As he hands it off again, and it's another 3rd down, 3rd and 4, but manageable stuff so far for Gilbert.
Yeah, you're happy getting yards on both of these first 2 downs here. Make this a manageable 3rd and 4. I'm curious to see what he comes out in. Again, this is a guy who just got this playbook, so he's not super familiar with the plays and the concepts in here. This is kind of all new stuff he's learning on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, when they say the quarterback literally got the playbook today, he literally
Yeah.
got it today, and he's out here. He's kind of cycling through. Not really sure what he's seeing, but he's probably picking the ones that look the coolest right now.
Yeah, probably, or maybe trying to find something that might look familiar if he watches any of my streams. I know I do run this play a good bit, so
Here we
see if
go.
KJ's ready for it.
3rd and 4. He nice read. He's got him. First down.
It's a good read. Saw
Patient.
KJ on the user safety and knew he was going to have underneath all day. Linebackers aren't going to stick with that. So nice read. Picks up the first.
Here's the
Good
instant
drive for
replay.
Gilbert here.
He was looking for the deeper stuff. He had all day. Good protection and just hit that drag. Nicely done. So
Yep, got to feel real good if you're Gilbert here for sure.
this has been a good drive by Gilbert.
This has been this has been impressive. He's done what he's needed to. He hasn't had to do anything super difficult yet. Hopefully he can keep that going
God.
and keep Dobbins involved. The first
I'm
down pass
nervous.
is getting a little scary.
Watch this post. Let's see if KJ's user crashes down. Oh, he hits another open guy in space. First down and more inside the 7-yard line down to the 8, excuse me. But still, look at Gilbert driving the ball.
And impressively too. I mean, right there, you know he wanted that post. He sees KJ, identifies him on the safety. KJ picks it up well, and he says, "All right, fine, I'll come down underneath your guy. I know my return's going to beat that man coverage," and just takes a really big chunk there. Really well executed.
That was executed. He's driving it. I'm really proud of Gilbert right now. Inside the 5, inside the 6. You
I
win
don't
and
love
lose
this
games.
3-man front. I'm glad KJ called that
Yeah, smart.
because that was going to be bad.
Yeah. People win and lose games inside the 10-yard line. I mean, you
They
don't
do.
punch them in.
Yep.
It's tough to win. So let's see what happens here. You do have Lamar Jackson as a running option, though.
Yeah, and that is an extremely dangerous weapon to have in this area of the field because you just can't really account for him.
He runs it. Oh, huge hole up the middle. He gets popped, but not until he gets in the end zone. Touchdown Ravens.
Phenomenal cutback there. He calls the halfback counter. Those can be difficult to read, but he sees his blocker seal the edge. Great block on the edge, and cuts it back inside and powers forward. Phenomenal drive, capped off for 6 for Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert has said he wants to run the ball, and boy, oh boy, did he run it. He checked this counter run, and look at this cutback up the middle. Nicely done. Gets popped, but the guy falls into the end zone. Man, Gilbert maybe answering some of the critics with that drive. Touchdown.
Yeah, impressively done. Good game management. Just really never looked panicked outside of maybe that first throw. But other than that, calm and collected. Saw no nerves there.
Well, here's the thing with KJ. He's been down before.
He's been down almost exclusively.
He has been trailing in football games. He knows what it feels like. This is no stranger to him. He has been down by 10, by 20, by 30, maybe by 40 and 50 and 60. So I'm not concerned about KJ's will right now. I think he'll be fine.
No, and if you're Gilbert, you don't want to get too high. It's one drive, but you still got a job to do here.
And KJ goes to the run. Look at this hole. KJ, nice patience. First down.
Another great read in the counter. Ramondre Stevenson has been a very, very good running back for KJ. That was an incredible acquisition.
And a good patient run. I don't even think he hit the R2 button.
No, which is what you want to do, actually. You don't want to hit that so you're in open space, and he just let his blockers develop and took what he had for a free first.
Now KJ doing what he does best. He's cycling through his play call
Just
screen.
taking time.
Very.
Q somewhere is twitching. He's just livid.
Yeah. What is KJ going to do here? Deshaun Watson under center. Making his
I
check.
do kind of wish this was his stream so I could just see what he was going through.
I would love that. He's looking to throw. Patient. Now he's going to throw. Oh, he throws it late. It's intercepted. Oh, no. Picked off. Picked off. And it's going to be and he's going to go down. That is not good.
That is really bad. Second play of the game, getting a little antsy in the pocket. You've got time. You've got speed with Deshaun. I don't think he's used to that. He can get out of there and run for a couple yards, and he just forces one, and it's right at a Baltimore Raven.
That's the thing with KJ. Typically when his second read's gone, when he's forced to improv and think on the run, that's when he struggles. I mean, he kind of cycles through his play calls. He's kind of slow to decide things. Imagine that when the defensive tackle's rushing down his neck. Not a good mixture.
No, not a loss. Now let's see how Gilbert comes out here. You got to stick to your game plan and what worked on drive one. I know you're feeling up. You're feeling antsy.
Yeah. How does Gilbert handle this success? He's going to a run. And he's got a hole there. Somehow breaks the edge. Breaks a tackle. First down. What a start for Gilbert right now.
Yeah, you can't ask for anything more than this. Looks good, looks comfortable. I love that he didn't come out and immediately try and throw the ball. I was worried he was going to go to one of those play action plays. Keep pounding here. You're going to look like a Carolina Panthers slogan.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the start Gilbert needed if he was going to win this game. 7-0 with the ball, but I'm not ruling KJ out quite yet. I'm head tapping Paulie here. I'm hitting the mic for you.
Good sound out of that. Very aesthetically pleasing.
Was that? I got to go back and listen.
Yeah, it sounded good. That's a nice tackle for loss there.
It's actually a very nice microphone. The same microphone. Now, my room audio is bad, but it's the same microphone that Michael Jackson used to record the Thriller album.
I feel like, unless I'm misinterpreting you, that's probably not the case.
Google it. Shure SM7B.
So not like the actual mic, but like the model.
The same model, yeah. No.
Because if you have that and you're using it to record SML Live, I think we're going to have an issue.
Oh, he throws out. Oh, Jesus.
That was so close.
He had the tight end. He had the tight end, buddy. 1 second level.
Yeah, that ball was unfortunately never getting there. KJ sent that blitz on that side, and they were busted right through. Jackson getting clobbered as he threw that ball.
Oh, that was dangerous. Man, I told my wife to get me some nachos, and she still hasn't yet.
Oh, that just makes me sick.
Pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, it's really unacceptable.
I'm getting angry.
I have Chipotle waiting for me when we're done this show. I'm very excited
Chipotle.
about it.
I do like Chipotle. Even though the food's typically cold from. Don't force the tight end route. I know he's going to be tempted by it. Here we go. He's looking. He throws the corner out. Oh, it's picked off. It's picked off. It's long. He's running down the sideline. KJ with the football. And Gilbert had a chance to go up 2 scores, and he forces the corner out, and we got a ball game.
And that's the part of KJ's defense. We see it. It's that early down run stop for a loss. He gets the batted pass on second down, and then you're in 3rd and long. He gets pressure. He uses it beautifully. You talked about that tight end post. He took that away perfectly. Forces the corner, and KJ's back in business.
Yeah, that was exactly what KJ needed. Now hits the RPO. Good read by KJ, hitting the P in the RPO. And that's how the first quarter ends.
Whew, exciting stuff. Matt, I have to agree with you. Hurts you that KJ still hasn't moved on to DT. That was the first thing I told him when he took this team, actually, in season 1. He has not listened still.
Have you been coaching KJ on the side a little bit?
KJ and I actually have very productive talks, yes.
Wow. We can tell.
I don't know if I should take that as an offense or... I think that might have been a slap in the face, but I'm not entirely sure.
Here we go. Deshaun Watson, just run it, KJ. Run it right at the freaking middle. He does.
Yeah, you got to go right here.
Oh, I was surprised he got as much as he did up the middle.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd take that to the one more gap over. But I think he saw his first down. He said, I'm just going to take that without worrying about a shed here. And hard to hate on that.
Yeah. And this is KJ's now. He's getting in a rhythm. Picked up a few first downs. He called that play quickly. You notice that?
Yeah, and that's something that doesn't happen super often.
Expect a big play for KJ here. He was decisive.
It's good formation. A lot of good stuff here.
It's a big play. It's 5 yards. That's big for KJ.
Yeah, when you're sitting on the 32nd rank offense in every category across the entire league. Yeah, we live with 5 yards or 4 yards.
Listen, I would take 5 yards every time. Actually, when I was little watching football with my dad, he would always be like, if you get 4 yards 3 times, they'll never stop you. That's just a first down every possession. So. And
that is technically correct. Yes, unfortunately, getting 4 yards every time is not exactly a super easy feat. However, he is right.
Oh, he's winding up. He's going long in the end zone. Jump ball. Incomplete.
Oh, and it drops to the turf. Marlon Humphrey had that in his hands. That is great defense by the wide receiver there.
Yeah. That ball hung up there, didn't it?
It hung up there forever. If he had more field, I think he actually scores.
Yeah.
But he kind of ran out of field there.
That was a high arcing pass.
He launched that thing. That's about 94 or 95 throw power. All
Yeah.
that strength they gave Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Just sheer will.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, he just just forced that thing out
force
there.
that thing in there. Here we go. Looking. Oh no, KJ picked off. It's picked off by Raekwon Smith, and no one's gonna get him. Oh, they are gonna get him actually. Yep, they got him down at the 25-yard line.
And you know what? With these offenses, that could be, a game-changing tackle.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's just no guarantee Gilbert's going to do anything with this. Right there, though, you see kind of KJ's flaw when it comes to passing the ball. He throws that directly in between two players the only time they were going to be near each other. That's the only time Gilbert could have possibly covered both of those routes, and that's when he throws it.
Do you think that these guys are a little nervous right now?
Yes, I think they're both terrified. Even if they don't admit it, I think they are both shaken.
A little bit of pressure. I mean, the whole league's talking about it, and it's a run. Nice cutback. Oh, he's juking and mooking. First down.
Oh, and Dobbins just flailing that ball around. Good to hold on to that. But yeah, these are two guys that, there's an art to playing in these, high viewed games where the lights are on. You got people talking about it all day. You've got you making your videos and your essays and your speeches. It does change the way you kind of approach the game, and it's something that you don't really learn until you do it.
Yeah, especially when you have my autistic butt going in talking about these games nonstop. But hey, Gilbert's he's showing something. Other than that one dumb throw, he's looked like a good player today. Nice run. Oh, geez. I got my nachos, by the way.
Oh, I'm just so glad to hear that. I was really kind of worried about that. I was really hoping they'd get there soon. But
Yeah.
Another great run out of this team. And really right now, Gilbert's offensive line is winning in the trenches. He's only had, one or two plays that didn't go for at least 3 or 4 yards?
Yeah, really, I mean, if you're Gilbert, you cannot be upset with how this game's turning out. KJ does get the ball at half, so he can get a 2-for-1.
He can. Do we think that KJ is even at all thinking about or worried about that?
I don't know. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
I don't think so, but the option is there.
Good run again, first down.
Yeah, and just does a great job there to basically realize that play might have been dead in the backfield, and he just went and hit an offensive lineman and said, yeah, I'm just going to follow you wherever you go here.
Gilbert's not a bad runner, dude. I mean, he's actually showing some good, hole-picking kind of runs.
Yeah, he is, because, if he kept the original gap, KJ shot that one beautifully. So he kind of cut that back in and realized that, a barely positive play is better than negative, and he got rewarded for it.
He needs to just run it the next 2 or 3 plays here.
He does, yeah. I don't want to see him put the ball in the air until third down. And if I'm saying that, you know that I really mean it.
Yeah, that's big.
It's truly monumental, really.
Here we go.
God.
Oh, he's going to... Looks like he's changed his mind. Back to
Okay,
the run.
good. That was a good decision.
Here we go. Oh,
geez.
wait.
What are we doing?
Make up your mind,
We
buddy.
are one adjustment away from a delay of game, so
Oh,
I'm under a false start.
Yeah.
Forced false start.
Those false starts are crazy.
Yeah, it's always the third adjustment, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Oh, is it really?
It's the third. So if you audible or not hot route, if you audible 3 times, it's an automatic false
Really?
start. Flipping the play also counts. So if you audible a play, and then flip it, it will happen.
Man.
Or if you just audible 3 times.
I almost never audible. Almost never. I mean, I might check
do it once.
I might check from a pass to a run, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's a run up the middle. Oh, second effort. Down to the 1.
He was close. J.K. Dobbins, man, he's tired, but he's showing some spunk.
He's showing some
This
spunk.
looks like Royce Freeman.
He is looking good right now. And Gilbert's game plan was to run the rock.
And right now it's working out. We're seeing why. So far, winning at the point of attack, and as long as you're doing that, you keep doing it.
So 3:35 left. KJ has to be kicking himself 2 possessions, 2 interceptions inside his own 50.
Yeah.
Not how you win.
No, and this is not the front that I want on the 1.
Yes, I was looking at that too. And he's going to hand it off. Oh. And he gets a beautiful shed. Oh, second effort. I thought he scored there.
It looked like he did. It might honestly be worth a challenge.
Yeah, for Gilbert.
I don't think they really ever overturn those, but it might be worth it.
Yeah, I would challenge that. In a game of this magnitude.
I mean, this is the game of your life right here. You gotta leave it all on the field. Can't take these timeouts with you.
What is he going to do?
This feels like a read option or a power option or another timeout.
No, one thing Gilbert needs to be careful of. SML does have run-pass ratios.
And he is close.
And he is close. I know he's getting a lot of snaps inside the 20, so it's kind of tough. But you always
I think he's coming out in QB sneak. I've taught people how to stop this. Let's see if KJ was listening.
Oh, boy. Yeah, there is like a very, good
I
way to stop
think Gilbert
this.
might be too far. He might not be close enough for the sneak.
It's a long one. Oh, he scores. Touchdown.
And KJ did not listen.
He just snuck it right up in the middle there.
Yeah, just kind of forced his way right through the center there.
Yeah.
Looked like the quarterback in the other team, but you know what? Hey, it works for Baltimore, and that's going to be a 14-0 lead. Great start for Gilbert.
Yeah, that was a good run, good drive, and what a start, what a game so far by Gilbert. Up 14-0. Really in control of this game now. As long as he plays defense, this could be a big drive for KJ.
This is absolutely a big drive, but one thing, like you said, we do have to watch that ratio. Gilbert is going to eventually have to put this ball in the air.
Yeah.
So, KJ, you're not out of it. Let's go get some points here and show some heart. I know you got it. I know you got it in you. I'm ready to see it. Trips tight end to start. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Me too. He's gonna have to find a way to get to his third read and not panic if he's gonna win this game now. Down 14 points, he's gonna have to read the defense.
Should have time here. Three-man front. Looks like a blitz coming off the corner, but he's pretty far away.
He is far away. Here we go. Deshaun Watson making checks. Pressure's coming. He throws. KJ identifies. What a throw.
That's a beautiful read. Beautiful read and absolute strike. Saw the blitzer come in and said, yep, I'll just take my free spot right there.
What a play.
Really well done.
What a throw. I mean,
and that's where it's nice to have Watson as opposed to Ritter, because in a tight window, not a tight window, but you have defenders around. Yeah. That's where Ritter was launching that to the other team without any hesitation.
What did KJ give up for Watson? I forget.
Not a whole lot, considering I offered Noel basically my whole team for him, and he said no.
Wow. Interesting. He's going to go back to the run here and get pretty much stuffed. Yep, he does.
Yeah, right now the Ravens front looking a little better against the run the Rams have, and that's been kind of the difference. When Gilbert's running that play, he's getting 4 and 5. When KJ's running that play, he's getting 2.
Yeah, Gilbert is running the ball well, and we didn't really anticipate that happening before the game. What's the likelihood of someone scoring before halftime?
Offense or defense?
Offensively.
I'm going to say 95% somebody gets points.
Wow.
This does not end 14-0.
Okay. Watson's out of the gun.
I'm not guaranteeing which team gets points, but I know somebody's getting points.
KJ's going to score a touchdown this drive. Trust me.
I like it.
He's looking to throw. Oh, God, jeez. Oh, jinxed him. Ultimate announcer curse.
Yeah, that was rough. He did have very late read at the end of that. Yeah, that deep in was coming across the middle. KJ might not have been comfortable with a tight window like that and said, I'm just going to lick my wounds and hopefully get a miracle on 3rd and 22 here.
KJ really struggling when his first 2 reads aren't there.
Yeah, I didn't look at the out on that play. I'm wondering if he was looking at the zig, which was pretty covered.
Yeah. I hope he just lobs up a bomb here.
He's got the guy to do it in Cooper Kupp. That guy can come down with anything.
KJ taking that clock down.
Yeah, he don't care one bit about the clock.
Here we go. He's going to wind up. He does. He airs it out. Double coverage. Oh, geez. Oh, nope. Nothing.
What a terrible throw.
That was. Did he get hit? I don't know what happened there.
He didn't get hit. It just seemed like some kind of timing was off. I don't know what the deal was, but that was way too short for what that should have been.
Yeah, that was a duck. Well, KJ forced a punt again, and Gilbert kind of looking like, I don't know, kind of looking like he might win this game fast.
It's too early. We've seen Gilbert snatch defeat from the clutches of victory before, but he is certainly in the driver's seat here. Yeah,
I mean, he's got to be careful with how he plays his final minute. I mean, a turnover pick.
He does.
or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what can happen.
Yeah, and I am scared because he is eventually going to be to the point where he's literally forced to pass the ball.
Yeah.
Which it looks like we're doing here.
Here we go. A minute. He's going to play action it. Throws. Quick flat route. Caught and out of bounds. He's thrown 7 passes. I guess it's more than I thought.
Yeah, 7 passes. I think we've got so we've got 2 to Dobbins. We have the out to Jalen Ramsey. There was the drag. So he's hasn't gone really past like 2 yards. Oh God!
Oh,
not the network connection. Please no. Please no. Not like this.
I retire from commentating tonight.
I will literally be forced to. I have work in 33 minutes.
Nice. Here we go. Is this a jet sweep?
Technically a pass. This is kind of the Dan way to circumvent the rule, but it works.
Matt, not Dan as much, but I do respect Matt. And it's a jet sweep. Oh, 1 man to beat. Oh, jeez. What a bad angle by KJ.
That's going to be a pursuit angles as he comes in and tries to cut the legs out, and Gilbert kept it going wide. Good read on the run there, or the pass that's technically a run.
Yeah, whatever
and,
that is.
Gets a nice chunk out of it. He's in field goal range now, so just don't force anything here. Be happy with your 3. Go into half 17-0. That's a great spot to be.
How happy do you think Gilbert is right now?
Oh, he's giddy. Heart is just pounding right now. He's ecstatic.
The clock's ticking down.
It is. Would be a very Gilbert-esque thing to do to let time just kill itself here.
He's going to run it. I think he's content with 3 points.
I think he is too, and I think that's a good decision, honestly.
Yeah, it is a good decision. I agree. Yeah, he's just going to take this down. Long kick, though. 50 yards.
Long kick, and we've seen a lot of blocks.
Does KJ go for blocks?
He will go for blocks, yes. I don't know how often he gets them. It's not quite as daunting as kicking against a Dom.
Yeah, Dom is a good blocker.
Yeah, I don't know how, but that guy gets them like crazy, it feels.
Here we go.
Can you even block Justin Tucker? Is that even allowed?
I don't know. Look how slow this meter's moving, though.
Yeah, it's insane.
I need Justin Tucker in my life.
Honestly, I would have missed that if I'm looking at like where I was with the ice that I shanked.
Yeah.
There's no way I would have been able to time that.
Yeah, I would have kicked that way too early.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, 17-0. KJ does get the ball. So this is a bit of a legacy drive for KJ.
It is. You can't ask for anything more if you're Gilbert. You've got a 17-0 lead here against the guy that is bottom of the barrel in the league offensively. KJ is going to have to come out here and kind of move the ball quickly downfield. He's got a couple scores to make up. So Baltimore's sitting pretty here, and KJ's kind of got to bite down and see if he can kind of man up here and get some points.
And I just got a direct message from KJ. Shall I read it?
I think you should, as long as it is appropriate to read over the SML air.
It's time with a winky face.
Ah, jeez. I was worried about this.
KJ slander, down 17-0. 1 half to go. Gilbert up. How devastating would it be for Gilbert if he had this lead? No, never.
Actually, was quite legitimately worried that the loser of this game would just retire afterwards.
I think KJ's saying he's going to come back. It's time for him to come back, is what he's saying.
Oh, I interpreted that far differently than you.
Yeah, he's going to score here. I think he's.
I'm with it.
Yeah, like maybe this play. Oh, he flips it. Nice run.
Oh man, I don't know what it was about the camera angle. I don't know if it's because he pitched it right as he hit alignment, but it felt like he lateraled that directly to no one.
Can I admit something?
Yes.
I lied about KJ's message.
All right, well,
I'm just going.
I'm not even remotely surprised about that. I'm more surprised that I believed you than I am that you lied.
I'm just going for storylines.
I mean,
hey, that guy's way off on the receiver, number 6.
He is. If that was a pass play, that was a freebie.
It's a run.
As instead, Ramondre Stevenson just goes looking like Jon Snow fighting an entire army by himself.
And gets 2 inches.
Yeah. Ramondre Stevenson looking at the coaching staff like, guys, I'm dying over here. Please, anything.
I see QP in chat. I see Kigo in chat, Mike in chat. But guess who's being positive? Matt. Matt's such a positive beacon of hope in the SML.
That is one way to put it. Absolutely. 14 viewers for a 10 o'clock game between Gilbert and KJ.
Yeah, I should be in bed right now watching the Lakers on Stream East.
You and I draw a crowd, man. What can I say?
Yes, we're so amazing. Hey, hit the right streak. The streak on the right-hand side, KJ. Hit it.
Run the ball.
Oh, well, he gets the first down.
Oh, my God. He's going to
breaks
get more.
free. Oh, he's got one man to beat.
gone.
He beats him. It's Stevenson. KJ with no hope suddenly has hope. Brings it within 2 scores.
Oh, and if you're Gilbert, you're sick. It looked like he was wrapped up. And just great running, great vision by KJ. Ramondre Stevenson finds open field where I didn't think there was any.
Wow.
We got a game.
We got a game. We have a game. Could you imagine if Gilbert comes out and throws a pick?
Oh, I can imagine it. And boy, you know, he's nervous. He's feeling it. His heart's pounding. He's not feeling great after that. He comes out and throws a pick here, and boy, we could just see a just catastrophic meltdown.
And Matt hit the nail on the head. KJ sent that text. It's time with a winky face.
Oh, and here comes the kick return.
Gilbert trying to make a play right back, and he gets popped. Gilbert's feeling the pressure now, Faz.
He's feeling it, bro. That kick return told me everything I needed to see.
I'm eating my nachos.
Scoobert says pick 6 loading. Oh, man.
This is going to be good. Do not run it. Please, Jesus, throw it. I want to see some fireworks.
I definitely want to see some fireworks.
So I'm eating these Rico's nachos. You ever have those?
I have not.
Yeah, they're mediocre at best. They're little cheese cups that are probably cancerous.
Well, probably, but...
He's going to run it. Smart that he goes back to the run.
Yeah, and he gets freaking nothing. So now let's see what he's made of here. 2 yards. That has not happened super often in this game. And the one time it did, he ended up throwing a pick on that drive.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. All right, Scoober, thanks for hopping in the chat, by the way. Tiny saying KJ's back. The league's kind of anticipating.
There. Oh, he ran this play once. This is what he almost threw a pick on.
Yeah.
This is the play that got batted.
Yeah. Let's see. I think he's going to look for the out route here. The zig, excuse me.
Oh, he's going to get the same pressure.
Good tackle, though.
Great tackle. Great tackle to force a third down here in a spot where Gilbert will not be able to go for it regardless.
Matt, who's winning versus Dan and AJ, by the way?
Well, Dan has 245 yards rushing, so I'm going to go with him.
Yep, Dan's winning. Dan's won.
Is Dan the worst passer in the SML?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dan sucks.
Pretty bad, right?
Just kidding, Dan. Kind of.
I'm not.
Man, here we go. This is a big play. He's coming up. He's lining up. He's lining up to throw it a lot, and then he checks out of it. Interesting. It's a run.
Yeah, he's panicked.
And he gets it. Barely, but he gets it.
He gets there. He's panicked, though. You can tell. He is not comfortable. He's coming out and calling these plays. He wants to maybe go down the field or put the ball in the air, and then he gets real nervous about it as soon as he gets to the line. You can tell he's not very confident in his offense.
Yeah, he's running a lot. Maybe too much.
I think I set the rushing yards at 270 total between the two of those guys, Dan and AJ, and Dan's going to break it by himself.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's impressive. Here we go. Back to throws Jackson. Good quick read to the running back. Spins, but gets a good tackle. 4-yard gain.
Boy, we have seen a lot of J.K. Dobbins in this. He's got 3 out of 8 completions, along with all the runs. This has been the J.K. Dobbins show tonight.
I think Gilbert is so nervous to throw the ball down the field that
He is truly terrified.
He literally said he's gonna have to play super. I think he's just playing so conservative that he spooked himself.
Yeah. Now I'm curious to see if he goes to the table here because he should have a lot open on this play.
Hey, it's back-to-back throws for the first time. Oh, KJ lurked him. It's picked off. Oh, it's Scott. He's gonna run down the sideline. No one's gonna get him. KJ brings it within a score. Whoa.
Oh, KJ slander, my guy. What a phenomenal play. He puts the entire team and his users back and says, I'm in this game. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, what a play. And that's what we're talking about, man. KJ is just such a good defensive player. I wish his offense could do anything, but man, his defense is good, and that is a heck of a play from the user safety spot. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, someone needs to play like the DJ air horn sound effect.
Meow, 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 meow.
We got a game on our hands. And Gilbert. Oh, he's juking and mooking. Oh, please get him. Oh, they slow him down.
I would have been actually sick to my stomach if he got a kick
I
return for 6 there.
I would have been a little pissed off.
I would have been peeved. I would have been peeved.
Wow. Holy cow.
Whew. Man, my heart is going crazy right now. That was...
What a play. Good news for KJ. If he holds him to 3, it's still a one-score game no matter what.
Yeah. Let's see this defense come to play again. Man, I'm hyped up about that play.
That was crazy. KJ, 2 good plays now. And he missed that one.
got a little overeager. He was a little excited. He was kind of feeling himself. He said, "I'm gonna come kill this guy," and just totally whiffed.
Oh man, yeah, I was getting pretty hyped. I'm like, KJ's gonna come in and go like Brian Dawkins on this dude.
Yeah. He was going for the kill there. J.K. Dobbins was gonna wake up the middle of next week in a hospital bed.
He instead Sean Taylored the turf and just
yeah.
Here we go, looking to throw. And he's got pressure. He's rolling out. He throws late, and he got him.
Wow. Wow, that was, I mean, one step away from another pick, and that is just a beautiful pass from Lamar Jackson. Under pressure, on the run, perfect placement. What a ball.
That was the first, like, kind of off-script pass we've seen by either player.
Ooh, what a strike. Hey. Way to keep his eyes downfield there, too. I thought he was just going to try and take off with Lamar and get sacked.
He's answered the bell right now.
He has. Yeah, he really has. He loves this stretch alert bubble out of bunch tight end. He's tried to do this a couple times.
Here we go.
This is against man, though.
Oh, he's got him. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, fumble. Fumble. Oh, what's going on? He picks it up. Oh, he got away.
Oh, his own man stops him, but he's got the rock.
And
he's got the rock.
KJ Slander has now created a touchdown on a 70-yard run, a pick 6, and now a fumble. Can somebody tell me that this toilet bowl is living up to the hype or what?
This might be the best game we've had on SML Live.
It is an insane game we've had so far.
Oh, what a play. Jalen Ramsey. The star power in this Rams team can just be insane.
Here we go. He's running. Oh, big hole. Nicely done.
That's a great tackle because, boy, I thought for a second Stevenson was going to shed that, and he was off to the races.
Oh, I'm eating my nachos. This is good. This is a good game to watch and eat nachos, too.
Dude, you're killing me. I really want some freaking nachos.
Dude, they're freaking good. The cheese is just...
Oh, my God. I could really go for... I don't even have any chips here. I can't even make nachos if I want. I don't have any food in my house. I'm 31 and single.
Circular bite-sized chips. They're just really good in my mouth. Anyway, back to the games. And speaking of things...
Speaking of something good in your mouth.
Watson is under center. Watson's lined up behind. He's looking. He's got the out route. He throws it. He hits him in stride. A little outside the... Oh, he stays in bounds and picks up an extra... KJ in rhythm.
KJ in rhythm might be out of Watson's comfort zone. I don't think he's usually from behind. I think it's, he's normally a little more front and center. But nice throw and catch there on the out route. Good read.
Rowan, that was a toilet flushing sound effect. What a game. This is fun. It's a handoff. And he's... Oh, Marshawn Lynch. Oh, he's still up.
Yeah. Can you imagine if he got up there? 9 rushes, 109 yards, and a touchdown. And these are impressive runs. He has to break three tackles at the line of scrimmage every time he touches the rock.
This is amazing. What an effort.
Ramondre Stevenson said, "You know what? My legacy in the SML ain't going out like this."
This is crazy. If Gilbert loses this game, he's going to cry. I mean, this is going to be bad for the little fella.
I will fear for his safety.
It'll be bad. Okay. The press coverage. This press coverage.
I don't know if KJ has any over-the-top threats. I know Cup's going to cook that, and he did.
Oh, he gets blasted, and he had the white guy, 86.
He had the white guy. That's the one. If he had a second, Cooper Kupp abused his man and sent him to the shadow realm, but unfortunately he did not have the time. Yeah, that was painful.
3rd and 8, though. This is a big moment.
This is a huge moment because we're not in field goal range yet. However, if he can get 5-6 yards, he'll be in go-for-it territory.
That's true.
So he doesn't need all 8.
That's true.
And KJ, so help me God, you better go for it. What have you got to lose, my guy?
Here we go. What will KJ do on 3rd and 8?
This defense has a lot of holes in it. He's going to have 8 yards if he reads it.
It seems like there's a hole in it, that's for sure.
It's good formation to beat it.
Can Watson exploit the hole? Throws, and he does. Oh, he missed him.
Oh, I'm sick. I'm sick. It was a beautiful read. He read the coverage perfectly. He read the defense perfectly. And Deshaun Watson just delivers a horrendous ball. Horrendous.
Did he try freeform in that or something, maybe?
He actually has freeform turned off. Okay. He literally cannot freeform if he were to try.
Man.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Wow.
But you're still alive. Gilbert has turned the ball over on 3 straight drives. You're only down 3.
Yeah, and Gilbert's got to go.
Okay.
He's got to go 82 yards to get a touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still okay. You're disappointed. You're frustrated.
Man, that hurts.
But you're still okay.
He made the right read there.
He did. I mean, that was perfect. Read the coverage, read the defense. That was beautiful. Delivered it on time, and just didn't get rewarded. It's really hard to watch sometimes.
Matt said KJ might be better off scoring on defense anyway. That might be a good point.
I think it's absolutely a good point.
Oh, big hole. Oh, no.
He might not have the chance.
Oh,
look at JK doing his thing.
JK Dobbins. He's going to score. Touchdown, Ravens. What a play.
Just what the doctor ordered for Baltimore. The offense had been struggling. It was not looking good. One play, inside zone split. J.K. Dobbins takes the rock, and he's gone. That's just deflating for Los Angeles.
How quickly games can turn. Just how fast. I mean, KJ misses a throw, and then the next play, the Ravens go 82 yards on a touchdown run. Yeah,
all of your positive momentum is completely shot. You're not feeling great. But also, that took 11 seconds. You have still all the time in the world to only be down 10 points here. Just return this. Full chaos. Dang it.
Yeah. And we've said it before. KJ's been down before. I mean, he's trailed in games. I'm not worried about his lack of experience.
His psyche, this is just another Tuesday.
He's got experience in this avenue. So I think he can come back.
He pretty much has already come back once. He was down 17 in this one.
Yeah, that's true.
And was only down 3 before, 12 seconds ago.
He needs a big pass. He needs a big play.
Yeah, it's really a shame that throw hit the turf there because that was everything. Why did Gilbert wait so long to pick a defensive play there?
That was a really long time.
So now he's coming out in trips in a 4-6 here.
Yeah, he did take a while.
Not trips, but 3 wide receivers.
He's going to go ahead and play fake it. KJ looking to get it all back. Oh, picked off. Picked off by Gilbert.
And that might be the dagger. Great play by Gilbert to not bite up there. Recovers, and KJ, unfortunately, just kind of throws that one right at him. He really didn't even bait that.
Yeah. That's bad. Gilbert's user has been solid today.
It has been good. Yeah, he's covered a lot of space right there. Again, we've seen it twice now where KJ has had 2 guys in the same exact spot, and he covers it when they're he throws it when they're standing next to each other. That makes it very easy to cover from a defensive standpoint.
Gilbert's playing well on defense. KJ can still, if he can hold him to 3 points here, he can still come back.
Yeah, it's not over. It's tough, but it's not over.
If anybody's going to hand this game away, it's Gilbert.
You're not wrong. We're going back to this play action here. He tried this earlier.
Let me look. I wasn't paying attention. I was eating my nachos. Here we go. Oh, yep. I remember that.
Yep.
Here we go.
I don't think it went well the first time.
He's going to play fake it, that's for sure. He throws on the run, completes it to Andrews, first down. And
tight again, but when you got a safety blanket like Mark Andrews, you just chuck that thing over there, and he's going to come up with the play. That's a great catch, and that's not a guaranteed catch for some tight ends. That corner is right there.
Yep.
But Andrews is just a beast. Throwing the money, too, from Lamar.
Yeah. Gilbert looking like he might get his first SML win.
Yeah, he's looking for the nail here. He's looking for the nail.
What a moment this would be for him. His first win in the SML on SML Live. I mean, that's kind of a big deal for him.
Oh, it's absolutely a big deal. Televised for the whole world to see. Be careful in this play. You get a lot of edge pressure on this play.
Here we go.
Good pocket.
He's throwing. Oh, he got him. Touchdown.
That's a dime. Beautiful throw. One of the first times he's gone downfield in this game and just puts it in the perfect spot right on the pylon. Gabe Davis drags the toes, and I think that's going to do it. I think Gilbert might have just iced that first W with an absolute strike.
Yeah. That was a good throw. Wow.
Yeah, beautifully executed there. And what a turn. I mean, boy.
That turned
Feels
quickly.
like 2 minutes ago we were looking at a potentially tie game.
Yeah, what a dot by Gilbert to ice this game.
Yep. Yeah, that was perfect. Great play call. He got KJ to come up and nice and patient, waited for his guy to come across the field, and again, just delivers it in a perfect spot. Nobody was getting there but his receiver.
You have to be happy for the guy.
You do have to be happy for the guy. This has been a long time coming. We went an entire season, so he did a solid 0-17, including a couple, I believe, the season before. So we're looking at, what, a 20-game losing streak getting snapped here?
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long freaking time, man.
That's like over 50 real-life days.
Oh.
Think about that.
So, yeah, you're real happy for the guy. You needed this. You had to get the monkey off the back.
I get mad when I'm lost one and I have to sit for a day on a losing streak. 50 days is crazy. An incomplete pass.
Yeah,
really
50 days. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude for 50 days. So I'm going to be straight.
I would probably jump off a cliff or something.
Dude, I've almost done it for less.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing it right now. Anyway.
Boy, I dream about it. SML Live's getting dark tonight, boys.
Guys, wait till you see KJ pull this off. He's got something big planned this play.
Bro, if KJ pulls this off, I'm sorry. Gilbert got to go back to primer.
If anyone can do it.
There's no way.
Watch this.
Especially not if you do that. What the heck?
Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. What was that? There's no way I just watched that. Dude, I'm watching this again on my other screen. That was just like he was the intended target. What the heck?
That was, yeah, AJ said it. This is the second time I've said KJ's going to make a big play and throws a pick. I kind of feel like I've cursed the fella. And now Gilbert, he's going for the kill shot. He gets drilled, incomplete.
He knows he's got to make these offensive numbers look a little better.
He's got to throw it.
I got to get some pass attempts in, and nobody's going to question me if I go right back to Dobbins.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. That was one of the worst passes I've ever seen.
Dude, that might be the worst pass in SML history. Because that wasn't even like one of those errant passes that just missed the guy by a mile. Like, I mean, it was into the breadbasket of a guy who wasn't moving.
And now Gilbert's like, now I'm going to throw it.
Yeah, now he's confident.
Oh, it's going to be double coverage. Well, that's why he wasn't throwing it earlier.
Yeah. And he gets a hold on the play. So as soon as Gilbert has gone to the not Dan game plan, it really hasn't gone super great.
KJ really taking his time deciding.
Like KJ just he didn't even take it. He declined it.
Yeah. That's the kind of guy KJ is.
It is. But part of me is worried that he actually thinks that it would be better for third down instead of 2nd and 20, which I mean, I guess maybe.
I guess you could debate it, but
I guess you could at least argue this one side.
True. 17-point game.
Hey, we're coming out another pass. He's real worried about the ratio. He saw Rowan's suspension and said, I can't be doing this.
Yeah. He had to do something.
He's not going to play action on 3rd and 10, right? Holy moly.
I hope not.
Oh, no, we at least get a pass. This is a pick. Yep.
Oh,
he is so lucky that went out of bounds.
That was wild.
That was a pick 6 to Jalen Ramsey in every world if that was on target.
In most games that are, and AJ hits it too, he says, a lot's about to happen in this 5:53. In most games, down 17 points with 5:53 left, there's kind of just some bogus stuff happening. This is going to get real interesting real quick. Yeah. We've entered the fun, kind of like the happy hour.
Yeah, this feels like SML drunk.
That could be a show almost.
That could be a show. Don't tempt figs. Or Monty.
Or, yeah. Well, 20-point, if any, KJ could pull this off.
Well, not after you just said that.
Just wait. Just watch this play. Trust me.
I'm going to watch this play, but I think for a different reason than you. I'm excited to see what we draw up here.
Gun trips.
Finn says SML
I've seen
blind.
that. Down 20, 5:44 left. I think of some of the greatest miracles in the world. You know, you think about Jesus, resurrection. Right after that,
Yeah, this could definitely be on par with
this
that.
could be on
Those
par.
are definitely in similar
But
veins of
if he
impact.
pulls this, if he can pull this off, he's back to throw. Watch this is all I gotta say.
He actually had the streak. He didn't take it.
Oh Jesus! Oh,
I guess technically he took it.
he took it.
he just took it about 25 minutes late while rolling to the other side of the field.
No one is allowed to make fun of my 360 no scopes ever again, ever.
Oh man. He had his man beat. That was one of those if you're even, you're leaving kind of deals.
Yeah.
And if he chucked it, and he also doesn't have the benefit of freeform, so he might not be able to put it over. But
Throw the freaking streak on the left side, KJ. Come on.
just force it in there, Deshaun.
Throw it. Oh, he's wide open. Good read.
Yeah, I mean that was a beautiful read.
That's his
If he could have
fourth
gotten a rat
completion.
catch, he had some yards.
He is now officially, before that pass, he had completed more passes to the other team than his own team.
Oh, it's just so devastating, really.
It's bad.
He has 14 defensive points. No, Ramondre had the run.
Yeah. He had a pick six and then a run for a touchdown.
He almost had the fumble recovery for the touchdown. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But he got tackled by
Yeah,
the
if
guy.
he returns that for a touchdown, this game could be completely different, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, AJ points out a phenomenal coaching adjustment there. Gilbert manning up 99 overall Cooper Kupp with linebacker Roquan Smith.
Watson looking,
Yeah, that's
throwing.
gonna-
Oh, Jesus. Picked off. And guess who? Humphrey. That's who.
Yeah, when you throw the stop and go, you generally want to wait for the go. You don't really want to throw it on the stop. Unfortunately, the timing a little off there. And, yeah, just kind of throws it right at him.
Yeah, that was pretty
Nice
bad.
play by Marlon there.
KJ just passing the ball tonight has been pretty bad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. The timing's been a little off.
it's tough. You're under the lights. You know, obviously you're playing a guy who, I mean, let's face it, who really wanted this game.
He did. He wanted this more than any of us have, I think, wanted most of our SML games. Run this play. Oh, it's just dangerous, man.
That was dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's reckless. It's it's every one in the book. He's really worried about that ratio now.
Yeah, he's gone a lot more pass heavy here in the.
Yeah, now that it's really hard to cough this one away, he said, I guess I'll go to the air now. Scooper says, still too much time. That's so depressing.
Let's see.
That's so sad.
He's gonna run it. He's gonna get outside.
That tackle battle had me nervous, man.
Yeah. Man, if you get just a strip fumble touchdown or a pick six, KJ's got 3 timeout. I mean,
Can you imagine? I kind of can imagine.
I
That's
can't
the scary
imagine.
part.
I've seen some crazy stuff.
And 3rd and 13 here. This is no easy conversion.
Yeah, he's gonna have to throw
I'm
this.
almost considering just an inside zone to punt.
I hope he throws this.
I hope he does too. Give it to me. And he's going to throw the flood concept to the short side of the field.
He's probably gonna throw that circle, that deep out.
Yeah, and KJ is freaking all over that crowd. Nope, no, he's not.
not.
Nope.
It's picked off. It's picked off. It's Ramsey. Wow. I thought he was
Ramsey
gone.
got freaking trucked at the end of that play. Did you see him just laying there on his back?
Ramsey got freaking. I wanted to replay. He's
He
dead.
just absolutely popped. Great play, Jalen. Here's a concussion. Sorry.
Oh no, Jesus! You know what's crazy? When they pick off those out routes, usually they're gone. But he got by gone. He was freaking dead.
Yeah, if he tried to reverse the field, he might have had it because there was no receivers on that side.
Man,
So all he really had to do was get past, the slow offensive lineman, and there's a chance if he got wide, he was out.
you know what's crazy?
There is a one-play touchdown in this formation.
If KJ's been like scoring touchdowns his last few drives, he's had enough possessions to come back. Believe it or not, like
He really has. which is
Gilbert's
crazy.
really kind of fumbled this. KJ, oh, here we go! Buckle up, boys! Comeback is on.
And that's redemption. That's the same play he called earlier that Watson missed the throw on.
Here we go. Under 4 minutes to go. KJ slander looking to come back. Looking. Oh, God. Throw it away.
Oh, God. Yep.
Why?
just...
Does he not know the throwaway button? Like he's done this as soon as he hits that back foot and it's not there. It's just like
just get rid of the thing, man. Just
has
launch
to
it.
throw it up in the middle of the field. There's like
Wait, what was the number that Neon projected KJ's passing yards
like
at?
75 or something.
Dude, he's at 74.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
That's actually insane.
He like does not. He's like Brett Favre to the max.
Hopefully better with welfare.
Oh
my God!
Oh no! Oh! Why couldn't he have scored last
time? I'm not watching this.
Oh, this is crazy. How many chances is KJ gonna have to come back?
That was almost another one returned for 6. This is insane. I'm gonna be so late for work for a game that started at 10 o'clock. How is this possible?
This is ridiculous. What time do you got to be at work?
This is the longest game, dude, in 3 minutes.
Do you want me to call the rest of it?
No, I'll just tell him to be late.
My wife's probably wondering why I'm screaming like a freaking degenerate.
Oh, my roommate hates me right now.
Yeah, sorry.
What's tonight? Is it Monday?
KJ's down 20, but he just had a fumble picked up. He might come back. Here we go. Throws. Oh, he got
a strike.
Oh, he got plastered.
Maybe to the wrong receiver. I don't know. Why is there an injury? Let the clock run, man. I'm dying over here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is fun. I like this.
This is crazy. I can't put it down
right now.
Dude, I should be literally in my car.
Lakers are in a good game, 38-38.
Oh, nice. I'll be able to watch that when I get there.
All right, KJ. Score
in
here.
like 40 minutes. Holy crap.
He's gone. Touchdown. Buckle up.
Gilbert. This is insane.
Oh, man. I've seen crazy things happen. KJ's going for 2. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Never mind. He's not. I thought he was for a second.
Yeah, forget that. No, this is... He's going to take forever to pick field goal. I'm just in...
Like, come on,
down bad,
Gilbert.
bro.
Like, hey, they're just screwing with you at this point. KJ's going to line up, take a while to kick it.
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't listen to my over-under prediction in this game. This has been just bonkers. Yeah. Michael Pierce gets hurt. That's not great for the run defense. I got to start like getting changed. This is crazy. One second.
Go ahead and get dressed. I'll call this game in the meantime. All right, now that weasel's gone, KJ's putting his boot into this one. Man, he's gonna return this. I hope it's a hit stick fumble. I hope this is a hit stick fumble. Oh, okay. He just hurdled about 3 times. My butt puckered up the size of a $quarter there. But hey, 3:22 left. Down 13. KJ 3 timeouts. Maybe get a quick stop here. Hope that Gilbert, try something stupid and maybe get a play. Man, KJ.
I half expected to come back to more points already scored, if I'm being honest with you. Let's try the option again. This isn't dangerous.
You never know.
You never do.
Oh, he pitches it. Good hit. Is he out of bounds? Nope.
No, he's not. So the clock runs.
I was kind of hoping the clock would stop. Not for your... obviously for your
sake.
For
my sake, I'm screwed. Forget that crap. My shift just started.
What are they going to say that you're late? Are they going to be pissed?
Oh, dude, I do this all the time. It's actually kind of embarrassing. We all do it all the time. I don't work until 3 a.m. anyway, so I literally just go sit there. It's kind of pointless.
You should, if you get fired, come to Indiana.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe I will.
It'd be fun. I think you'd fit in.
Yeah? I'll think about it. It's on my radar.
Yeah, nice. Now Gilbert kind of wising up here. Oh, KJ just shoots the gap, fumble it. Nope.
No, that would have been awesome. And yeah, let's call the timeouts.
Hey, you never know.
Let's do it. You're still in this game. Shoot. Call the timeouts. I'm already late. Who cares?
If he gets this touchdown quick and an onside kick, we could be witnessing the greatest comeback in league history.
I'm really curious as to what Gilbert's going to dial up here, because common sense says just run the ball.
Oh.
However, he might have just found the cheesy sail play.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, KJ, he doesn't know a lick about formations. He doesn't know what's coming. He is on that safety, I think, though.
Let's see. I wonder what
this could be just pure anarchy.
I wonder
he's on Greenlaw.
He's intrigued by.
He's good.
Oh, he mossed him. That was KJ's chance.
That was it. That was the one.
Oh, I feel bad.
And now I think it's over. But when that ball went up, I said, wow, he's going to get picked.
Oh,
And that was a beautiful ball under pressure, too. He was actually dead in the water. Oh, I can't believe he got that grab.
that's ridiculous. I hate this game.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a shame.
KJ would have won if that play wasn't caught. I
We can maybe take about 15% off that.
Yeah,
but
sorry, I got a little worked up there.
You got a little worked up there, but it's okay. I forgive you.
Gilbert messed up his
changing the
screen.
camera
Now
angle.
we're
Yeah,
watching
this is
from
just
we're watching from the Goodyear blimp view.
the sky cam, baby.
The
The all
sky
22.
The all 22 that always looks awful.
So bad. So bad. Dude, this is bananas.
Dude, this has been the longest like 5 minutes of my life. I feel like AJ was like, this 5 minutes is gonna be wild like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, it really feels like an hour has passed since then.
Oh Lord.
This is the longest Madden
what's-
game in
what's-
human history.
what's-
Dude, they've been playing for an hour and 17 minutes. The stream's been live.
What is like? Why is it taking so long to choose their plays? This is like a chess match.
But like with no moves being made.
Yeah, they're just staring at each other.
Yeah, they're just
their
staring
pawns.
at the board, just like move a pawn.
Fix your freaking camera, Gilbert.
You fix the cat, dude. He might not know the button.
Oh, he gets popped.
Yeah, call another timeout. It's only 11:03.
Oh, not so
Frank
fast.
says he
Clinky.
can't believe. Yeah, dude, we have no guarantee that Gilbert's gonna finish this thing.
Not so
This is the
fast.
best game in SML Live history. We're never gonna top this.
Yeah, I should retire from the booth.
We might be done.
If something like this ever happens again, I'm probably retiring. 3rd and 7. Gilbert carefully choosing his play.
Carefully is a very key word
Oh,
there.
he fixed his camera.
And he's gonna pass the ball.
He's
KJ
gonna
has
look
no
at the running back.
timeouts. He can take this.
Watch that quick out.
Yeah, he's definitely looking. Oh, KJ's on it.
Oh, what the heck? I thought that was picked.
Honestly, it looked like it maybe should have been. Mark Andrews is just a supreme talent. Goes up and just says, "Give me that. That's my ball." And that just feels like a very fitting way for the nail in the coffin to be delivered here.
Yeah, Gilbert actually could have gone down there and needed out.
Oh, he has no idea how to handle currently being in the lead.
No,
That reminds me when I was so my buddy Tyler T. Steele, he's in Primer.
Oh yes.
And yeah, he had never joined CFM before. This is the first time he's ever played Madden, even online, let alone in a league. He had a tough start to his Primer career, a lot of losses. And then there was one night that he was winning. He actually texted me, and he was like, "Dude, I'm winning. I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do with the clock? Can I run it out? Can I kneel? Like, is this allowed?"
Yeah, it's a crazy spot to be in sometimes for some of these cats. And listen, KJ down 20 points, 2:19 left. Most people I'd write off, but not KJ.
You're still not writing him off, huh? Down 20, 2 minutes left, no timeouts.
I'll just watch this play, bud.
70 total passing yards.
He's gonna go ahead and run it. Oh, he gets outside corner. Oh, juking and mooking, brooking and gooking.
Dude, Ramondre Stevenson on a team with like a passing attack could really be trouble.
Yeah, that was good. Good run there. 8 yards.
Yes, Scoob, T. Steele, great guy. Shout out to my boy Tyler. Love him. Very happy he's here. Just made playoffs in Primer this past season for the first time.
That's awesome.
Good for him, man. Yep.
Well, after this, I'm going to go lay down in bed and drink a glass of chocolate milk and take it easy.
After this, I'm going to go lay down in my desk chair and take it easy.
Treat yourself.
But get paid for it.
You son of a gun. It's you millennials.
Yeah, that's us, even though I am older than you. But actually, I guess that makes sense.
Yes.
Aren't you a different generation than me, maybe?
It depends who you ask. I'm technically a millennial. These they never get those, those generation charts are always off. It seems like you could Google it and the years are different on each one.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, since it's 11:06 and we're just killing the clock, I think I might pack it up here.
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll see you around, Faz. We appreciate you commentating this game with me.
Oh, dude, absolutely. This was an absolute treat. I mean, it really doesn't get any better than this, as we're going to watch Deshaun Watson just get killed again.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, this game's far
That
from
guy's
over.
going to go cut himself tonight.
6 interceptions. I think 6 completions too.
Yeah. Yeah, if I get to work and I see that like 3 more touchdowns had been scored, I won't even be surprised in the slightest.
Anything is possible. It's like Kevin Garnett.
Anything's possible. But boys, I'll see you in chat tonight. Somebody stay awake and entertain me, please. Thank you.
See you around, Faz.
Later, buddy.
All right, guys. That is it's the Faz, SML Packers owner. As we're watching garbage time points here. I'm on my own now. I'm my own in the booth. We're contemplating turning on the Teletubbies reruns. We're contemplating turning on an Elmo's World. But instead, we're giving the fans what they want. And that's whatever this is. I don't really have much stand-up comedy jokes or nothing that would be politically correct, so I can't say them on the show. It'd probably be canceled. So we'll just we'll keep watching this game and watch these guys somehow make a minute last 15 minutes. Here we go. He's going to hand it off, and he is going to get the first down. And Gilbert is now 1 minute away from his first SML win. I'm proud of him. He has been trounced. He has been beaten and battered, bloodied and bullied. All that hard work. And he is finally going to get his first win. Hard flats on the outside. KJ can hit a streak here. He can score a touchdown. He's got him. Nope. Oh, God. Double coverage. Completes it. Roughing the passer. KJ's got life. Oh, he declines it. Why would you decline that? Oh, that's pass interference. I'm so out of it. I wasn't even reading. KJ down 20, 35 seconds left. Here we go. Carefully taking his time. Just trying to make a comeback. What a throw. Laser beam. And of course gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Not only does he complete the pass somehow, which extends the game because I thought it was going to be picked, but he gets both feet down, stays in bounds, or gets out of bounds, and drags us out another 5 minutes. Here we go. Watson out of the gun again. Carefully making his checks at the line. Looking to throw. Caught. Here we go. Oh, geez, he's running backwards. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he fumbles it. Please don't score. Okay, good. He goes down. What the heck happened there? No, Gilbert can get in the victory formation. He must not know where it's at because he's just looking at his screen. His hands are shaking because he's in punt tight. Yep, he found QB Neal. It's over. The pain and the misery that Gilbert has suffered for so long in the SML has now been cured as he's just really milking this. He's now finally takes a knee. Lamar Jackson's knee hits the dirt. The Baltimore Ravens, Gilbert defeats KJ Slander 41-21. Gilbert has done it. Gilbert has his first SML win. Congrats to Gilbert. We appreciate you putting in a hard effort in this game. KJ obviously fighting hard too. Guys, I'm not going to drag this out any longer than I have to. I'm going to go watch the Lakers play